Welcome to the Adjunct CEO Podcast with your host, the Adjunct CEO, Dean Akers. Tips, ideas, and interviews with top leaders to help you and your business when results matter.
Well, welcome to our 23rd show. This is our third video cast also of our shows, and we're podcast. I'm really proud to announce that we've had thousands and thousands of downloads now in over 48 countries. You can see our map back here, 48 countries. Ireland is still number 2 download to the United States. So a big shout out to the Irish. But it's exciting that we've been heard in over 48 countries now. And it is, again, our 23rd show. Today I want to talk about something. I want to really talk about blessings. And it's just been reminded of me in so many ways over the last several weeks. I've had a number of my friends, actually 3 in the past 3 weeks, pass. And so those are always kind of check your gut moments, because one of them in particular is a guy I've known for almost 30 years, a gentleman by the name of Terry Aidman. And Terry is a brilliant man, helped me in so many ways, learn the great game of business, and just live life to the fullest. In fact, his son gave his eulogy and said the saddest people in the world would be the Mercedes dealer salespeople, because Terry just always had a big time with everything and lived life all the way to the day he passed. And he passed way too young for at 70 with everything still good. But I can tell you he lived a blessed life, and he touched a lot of people and blessed them. And so as I reflect back on these people and the blessings I've gotten from them, it caused me to think today and to share some stuff with you. I also on Thursday was invited to give the invocation to my CEO council, and I thought it would be appropriate at the invocation to share with them my daily prayer, and I'm going to share it with you today. And it's special to me, and hopefully it'll mean something to you as you learn to count your blessings. So this is my daily prayer right here. And I say it to myself, and those that know me know that I say I'm going to make today awesome. And because if I make today awesome, it'd be an awesome yesterday, and on back to an awesome life. And so the prayer is, Dear Lord, thank you for the gift you've given me today of celebrating today. May I focus on making this day great with your blessings, knowing to take this day you give me and make it special. Living this blessing will in turn into a great yesterday, a great last week, a great last year, and ultimately a great life. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to make today special. Also help me understand this gift you've given me, that I may share with others this gift of the day and help somebody every day with no expectation of anything in return. I know the blessings of today is a special gift from you, and my understanding makes me forever thankful. I'd also like to bless those that hear this prayer today and hopes it will become a blessing for them also. Thank you for the gift of today. Amen. That's my daily prayer, and it has been really, really great for me to push through life with the ups and downs. We all have ups and downs. I do know this, that almost everybody I know, our worst days are still better than 99% of the people on this planet's best day. We can all reflect back on some days that were more challenging than others. It could have been a death in the family. I've had, my 2 brothers died very young. My father died. He took his own life, as a matter of fact. And so there's all kinds of stuff we can reflect back on and say, oh my, oh my, oh my. But if we just worry about making today blessed, we will ultimately have a blessed life. That being said, the reason I also am bringing that up today is over the last 2 or 3 weeks, as I run into people, they start angsting, and they angst about stuff that's out of their control. Somebody pulled out in front of them in traffic, and they honk the horn, and they're angry all day. I can't believe this idiot pulled out in front of me. Well, the idiot probably doesn't even really recognize or remember that they pulled out, short of you hitting them. And so they go on down the road, and you carry this angst, and you're the one that feels all the turmoil in your life. Happens with people you interact with. You go, that person was an idiot. They treated me bad last week. You're still reflecting on it. If they did treat you bad, the real impact isn't what they treated you bad a week ago. It's the fact that that impact is still going on 5, 6, 7 days, 2 years, 3 years later. So let it go. Just let it go. And remember, our worst days are better than most people on this best days planet. And big shout out to the folks in Thailand that those young boys that got out of that cave. That's a miraculous thing, with a lot of people pulling for them with prayer, a lot of people physically doing a lot of things to make that happen. And it just goes to show you, when people work together to create a positive outcome, it's incredible what can happen. So let's go out and make today a blessed day. That being said, also, I want to share a sales tip today, because I've been doing presentations, working with my sales teams on their presentations the last couple of weeks. And you say, wow, Dean, doing presentations. Well, no. I'm over presentations. And I don't know who started that years ago, where you've got to give a sales presentation. I got to tell them what I do. No, you don't. No, you don't. And there's probably some sales management out there wanting to turn the radio off right now and say, no, I'm not listening to this. But I'm going to tell you, I've been successful in sales. I've taught a lot of people sales that are ninjas, that are highly successful today. And the one key element they've learned is to get away from presentations and get into really comprehensive, open-ended question asking, and then shutting up and listening for the answers. And what's happened is those people become mega successful. So in light of that, this last 2 or 3 weeks, I had people absolutely vomiting on customers. I know the customer on the other end of the presentation, in face-to-face, whatever it was probably sitting there going, OMG. I mean, they lost them. You could see it in their eyes. But these guys were going to get through that presentation because they had features, benefits, all the stuff that I guess somebody taught somebody years ago and we can't let go. So once you get used to asking open-ended questions, you're creating real engagement. And when you create real engagement, the customer is going to interact. And if all things are equal, the customer is always going to do business with the person they feel the most engaged with, because connections were created, not only personally, but problem solving. So practice it. That being said, I've wanted to do this for years and years and years, and I finally have done it. And I'm going to make it available to any of you that are listening. All you've got to do is email me at help@adjunctceo.com, help@adjunctceo.com. Give me your address, and I will mail this to you absolutely free at no charge, so that you can have one on your desk or in your car or in your briefcase that you too will know. And here is what I'm going to send you. It is the Customer Presentation Close Protector. The Customer Presentation Close Protector. This is being provided to you to give to a customer, so you can give it to them. It's a poncho. And this way, when you start puking your presentation all over them, you won't ruin their clothes. So just simply email me at help@adjunctceo.com, help@adjunctceo.com, and I will get this in the mail to you ASAP. That's the Customer Presentation Close Protector. Yours for free now. At any rate, I'm really excited about that. I'm getting lots of emails at help@adjunctceo.com. I try to get back as quick as I can. I have all kinds of free tips. I've got forms I can send you. So if you've got any questions, or any of our shows have sparked I don't get it, or I want more information, just reach out to, again, at help@adjunctceo.com, and I will get that out to you. And I'm also going to give you your own Customer Presentation Close Protector, and that's absolutely free. And it is a hoot. When you see it, you'll laugh. And it's intended to be tongue-in-cheek, to teach you to ask more and better open-ended questions, and then shut up and listen. I hope that tip will help you immensely today. So the tip is, learn to ask open-ended questions. The message of today is, be ever blessed or thankful for your blessing of today, and make each day special. And if you do, I promise you, you'll make a great last week, great last month, special last year, and ultimately a special life. Thank you.
Enjoyed today's show. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. If you have any questions or need some help, just email help@adjunctceo.com. Thanks for tuning in.